installation? Why don't you tell us what this installation was originally?
So originally, Fannie and Blake wanted filtration as well as structuring based on our conversations. And so we installed the filtration, which is the tall silver, and then after filtration to take out any of the potential contaminants from the city water supply, then we structured into the quad flow, which is the horseshoe device here. And so, yes, and so upon seeing the replacement need for the filtration system and their comfort with how the water was performing for them being filtered and then structured, we decided to pursue how the water might function for them if we bypassed filtration and only structured. And so then we went to the Aqua Energizer that you can see there, the amazing blue patina with the gold seal and the gold bands, actually copper bands, but that's a great install job.
And when you did that, isn't it commonly believed in Lubbock, Texas, that the water's bad and structuring alone is not enough, and that's why you had a system here originally with structuring and filtration?
That's correct.
So it was a surprise to find out what happened when you put in this new Aqua Energizer structuring device.
Correct. So now we have Aqua Energizer in place of filter, and then we are still going through the other structuring device. Hard to assess. We don't have a way to really measure which one of those is doing what, but Fannie and Blake can attest to how much better they enjoy the water after the Aqua Energizer was included in lieu of the filter.
Fannie, can you say a second about that? Like, what is your experience?
When we just did the filtration system in the beginning, it totally changed the taste of the water. It tasted great. But what we noticed was that our bathroom fixtures were corroding. And so we had someone come in and clean all those in 1 year's time. From the time that we purchased them,
was
from
that
the build of the house.
Yeah, was that a surprise to you that in 1 year it was that about normal?
I didn't really know what to expect, but I knew things were stopping up, you know. So we had someone come clean those, and then this was put in, and the taste, I guess the way I would describe the taste would be, my grandson said it tasted like silk. This time it tasted even more silkier to me. It did. And I haven't noticed any buildup since we've done this. This has been in maybe 2.5 months. And I haven't noticed any buildup yet. Dishwasher runs better. We didn't change anything from day one that we would normally do in our dishwasher. Put the pot, the detergent pot in, and we put in the glass cleaner, supposedly, the liquid that goes in a dishwasher. We've not changed any of that, and the dishes are clearer. This glass came out of that, Normally, even with a soft water system in Odessa, Texas, I still wouldn't have put glass in like this in my dishwasher. Because it did, but you can put your structure stuff in it, and it comes out crystal clear. So.
Great. Well, sometimes these concepts are new to people, so I'd like to take a second to summarize. So the expectations are that in Lubbock, Texas, you need structuring and filtration to make good water. Look at both of you. We've got Chad over here, too. And then a Greenfield Naturals system was put in. A year passed. We got buildup from minerals, and we had the cost of filtration and replacing the filters.
Right.
So rather than replace the filters, we changed to keeping the structuring device from Greenfield Naturals and adding an Aqua Energizer. Water got softer. Build-up stopped. So far, we're 2.5 months in. Build-up stopped, and the water felt even silkier.
Yes.
And
how about the taste? Did you notice? I mean, it tasted even.
Well, you have to remember that we filtered out chlorine when we first started, and that's usually the first thing I taste in city water because I grew up on well water, and there was no hint of it.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that really surprised me.
I think we're talking about changing the paradigm in the way human beings understand water right now, because people have been sold an industry of filtration, believing it's necessary to get rid of chlorine. And so for their minds, it's like they can't imagine that they can get rid of chlorine with just a structuring device, because a structuring device transforms, it doesn't remove. And so when you tell this story, it's really helpful. Like, here it is, real life, Lubbock, Texas, thought to have bad water, and chlorine taste goes away with just structuring. So I appreciate that, that's your experience, and we get to tell people, because, when you install one of these and it does the job for you on a long-term basis without any replacement parts, without any maintenance, the savings is huge, the inconvenience goes away, and you just have great water for yourself without having to do anything else. So that's a pretty cool experience to be able to tell people about. So thanks for telling your story.
Sure.